This poem is called "There is a Man Under That Hood."
Right.
We are not here to make angels out of prisoners. We don't know them. But we know that they are men. And that is enough for us to defend those who disappear under hoods and into jumpsuits, bringing back into the light every CIA black site, because right now there is a brother breathing prayers of desperation, striking hunger so hard that his ribs are about to crack. In Bagram, in Guantánamo, in Iraq, there is a man whose rights have been dismissed with the label terrorist, and just for saying this, we'll probably get our names up on a list. But this has gotten way too serious for us to not resist. Mr. President, I need you to know that if it were you, hooded and chained, we'd be right here, demanding the same human rights for you. Mr. Senator, we would march through these streets with your name on our back. We would fast in solidarity with your hunger strike. Mrs. Congresswoman, even after months of breathing through black cloth made you cough, we would speak for you, Mr. Newsman, Mrs. Citizen. We'd be right here for you. Because human rights are universal. This is life, not a rehearsal. You cannot steal years of men's lives based on nothing more than torture and bribes without becoming the biggest threat to yourselves. I have sat inside a cell, and it taught me how wrong it is to cage men because they fell like corpses into the category of enemy combatants. I will not act like nothing happened. I will speak for change, promise. And I'm not ashamed to be honest and tell you we have cried, Mr. President. Clouds of consciousness overflowing out these eyes, Mr. President. For the brief moments when we've had the courage to realize there is a man under that hood. No matter what his religion is, there is a man who is just as human as you. There is a man who doesn't understand why it's so hard for us to see him. For us to imagine what it might be like to be him there. Hidden from our justice system. Locked away. Are we going to pretend that they are less than men and just walk away? Or will we raise our eyes above the walls and raise our voices out to call out our government and say, we see you. We know exactly what you're doing, and no matter how many times you call them terrorists, we will remember that they are human. And to the detainees, no matter how tortured and broken you feel, please know that there are people in these United States who still see you, who know that you are real. And to the people of our country, that's right, do not pretend that we are seeking freedom or justice or any common good until we are ready to recognize the human rights of every single man under that hood. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Love it.
So family,